Hello, my name is Sherry. I'm an artist, and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, please like and subscribe. I'd like to say Happy New Year to everybody. 2020 was a terrible year for most because of the pandemic and things going on in the government and things, but for me, it was a very productive year. Partially because of the quarantine, I was forced to stay at home and decided to work a lot. So last year, at the beginning of the year, I wanted to do something grand and epic. I wanted to set a huge goal for myself. So what I did is before the pandemic and everything even started, I had this idea of doing 100 finished pieces of animals. And I started out working every single day, like tirelessly. And I completed the first 50 in like just under a couple months. And then the pandemic hit and all, and I actually did 101 pictures of animals, plus also doing commissions and side work and working in my sketchbook. And I also created a subscription box, a wildlife art print box that comes out monthly. So, yeah, I was very, very productive last year. So I want this year to be just as productive, hopefully. So I figured I'd give you an update on on the list of things that I have for this year, to hopefully inspire you to be productive also in this new year. Okay, so the things I want to do in 2021. Well, first of all, I want to put together a book of the drawings that I did in 2020 because, well, first of all, I want to, of course, show off my, the 101 drawings that I did, plus all the sketches and everything else, to get my art out there so people can see it better. So yeah, I want to put together a book, probably within the next month, probably within the month of February, put together a book, and then put together a Kickstarter either in March or April for it, and then release it this summer. That's the plan, anyways. Also, what I figured on doing this year is taking the endangered species list. Now, there's 96 species right now on the list, and producing artwork of every single one of them, and producing another book, and making it so partial proceeds go to an animal charity. I feel that, animals are very, very important to us, and we have so much to learn from them. Still, even in this day and age of science and technology, we still have a lot to learn from animals. From just like how to care for ourselves and how to care for other people. It's just animals are so important, and there's so many that are on this list. So many big animals that are on this list that just shouldn't be there. So I figure I could help out, some through my art, because I can't really donate myself because I'm an artist and I'm really poor. So go figure. So yeah, produce enough drawings that I can produce another book in 2022 and go from there. Also produce more of my art for Etsy, of course. Etsy has been a huge contributor to me this past year. In fact, that's the reason why I took off. Like, I know I haven't been around YouTube like in the last month and a half because I wanted to take like a couple weeks off for like my Christmas rush, which started on like Black Friday. That weekend I had so many sales. I could hardly like believe it. And then in the weeks leading up to Christmas, it was crazy. So I just stopped my drawing, stopped my YouTube, concentrated on like, just printing up things and packing them up and shipping them off and then after that I had to take a couple weeks off. I'm like, I don't normally take vacations or anything like that. But I had been working steadily for the past year and I wanted to just take a break and relax a little bit before starting this new project in the new year. So, and with my wildlife art boxes, they've been going over so well that I want to produce a couple more. So I've gone on Create Joy and I've I posted the mini wildlife art box, which is it all fits in a 5x7 envelope. Basically, it's like 3 5x7 prints. The book, the zine that I produced, Thoughts of Creativity. One of those, and like stickers and a bookmark and other little tiny things that can all fit in a 5x7 envelope. Oh, excuse me. And also I have produced stationery. I produced planner style stationery. So in addition to the stationery that I include in my wildlife art print box, I have like, because in there's like a monthly planner and then 5 weekly planners, and every month I change the theme of it out, on what animal is that month's theme. So I took those and I actually produced more things, like more trackers and like a yearly calendar for 2021 and let me see, I have a list here of the things that I do, like daily chores and meal trackers, habit trackers, password trackers, weekly routine, things like that. So yeah, and I'd eventually like to put them all together in a book and produce, a yearly planner. That would be awesome. But for right now, I just want to do the planner stationery wildlife art box. So that'll be in the coming weeks. And also this year, I would finally like to be able to produce enamel pins. I've always dreamed of having enamel pins in my shop, and this past year I've always dreamed of having like professionally made stickers, and finally I did it. And now I have like, I don't know, like 10 or 12 of them, and they're great, and I get like another one made every month, or maybe 2 made every month. And now I would like to start producing enamel pins, because now I'm at the point where I'm just barely making enough money to pay for enamel pins. So, yeah, like I said, I've always dreamt of having, a nice, hard enamel pin, of a couple different of my animals that I do. So yeah, that's about it. I'm sure as I come up with more, I'll do another one of these and update you guys on what I'm doing. But for right now, that's my my 2021 resolutions for, my artwork. So I hope you have a happy new year, and I will see you in my next video, which will be in the next couple days. Okay? Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.